It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Niners and the Seahawks, and it's coming up next.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beat them and run game going first. It's likely going to be your winner.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
The NFL's comeback player of the year just 2 years ago, resurrecting a career and writing a script that I don't think anybody saw coming. Last year, another 3,600 yards and 20 touchdowns with an 8-7 record as a starter, but there's a lot of new. A new system, a new coordinator, and for Geno Smith, he'd tell you, a new head coach that, well, he's got to create the same confidence and belief in that Pete Carroll certainly had in Geno. Can't wait to watch this script unfold.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Catch made. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So here come the 49ers now. It's over for the first time. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 9 yards.
But it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not...
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Purdy setting up that play action. Tight end has it across the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. First down from the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all tied up.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Walker hauls it in. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Smith. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
So often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The 49ers are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. And after watching their passing attack take him the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They give it to him again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The 49ers pushing for a score before the break. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Plowing up the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
That's taken in by Samuel. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First down throw by Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
The pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They're going to start just inside of enemy territory following that pick. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Taking a big shot for the intercepted in the end zone. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers are going to take over.
To see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That throw finds Kittle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 41. From the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins makes the play. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle, and they'll continue. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Finds his target, Mason. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 31. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's tackled with down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it inside the 25. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've reached halftime from Seattle. It's the Seahawks leading in front of the home crowd. Now from the extreme northwest to the extreme southeast, we're going to head down to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with our buddy Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. For the Seahawks in the first half, they were led by their quarterback, Geno Smith. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead.
Fires now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Hand off to the back. That goes for 36 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to push forward and get them to the 34. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Short pass caught by his tight end. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Purdy looking to throw. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Right up the gut. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Purdy to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
LaVisca Chenault to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Pass complete to Walker. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Gets this to Fant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now go with Walker on the counter. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just...
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, and that leaves him with 4th and 4.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is...
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. That's taken at the 15. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers down. 2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up. Throwing now. That's caught beyond the mark. The new set of downs. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And this one does not go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. To throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Here he is to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best well, and now they'll keep pushing.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Quick slant to Samuel. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here's the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
They get the timeout, and with 1 second left, they're going to get mentally prepped to, you'd think, try this game winner. Now out comes the 2nd-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. Can he hit a 3rd time and win them this game? The kick is good. He got it. And he hits 1 more time to win them this game. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.